my goodness, I love this series so much.
Great.
For people who don't know what the Umbrella Academy is, what is it?
You want to take that?
Sure. I mean, it's basically a dysfunctional family of superheroes that have to save the world, but at the same time, it's different than any superhero thing you've probably seen before.
So I like that. It's like you created it or something when you talk about it. You are such an interesting guy. So you are a solo artist. You were, of course, the former frontman of My Chemical Romance. Then you've created this as a graphic novel series.
Right.
Overachiever, but why this story?
Why this story? Because I think, for me, being in a band was a lot like being in a dysfunctional family, and you do care about each other and you do love each other at the end of the day, but it doesn't mean it's always easy. And being in a band, at least being in My Chemical Romance, it did feel like we always were supposed to have some kind of greater purpose. That was the idea behind it. So it was very relatable to me to write a story about these people that have gone through the meat grinder of fame all the way into conflicts with each other, all the way to hopefully saving the world and maybe not succeeding.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Now you are also equally accomplished, Fargo second season, what a hit that was. How kind of challenging is it taking this graphic novel and turning it into a live action, and with stars like Mary J. Blige and Ellen Page, some big people?
It's challenging because I want to be true to the graphic novel and to what millions of fans already love. At the same time, you want to translate it to television. Not everything translates from the page to the screen. So the goal is to sort of keep the fan base that love it, but bring in a whole new fan base to come in and say, this is a world you have to see,
It's so great. What's it like on set? Because as I said, you've got some really big stars and a super eclectic cast, which is obviously suitable for the story. But is it navigating a lot of different personality types? Like, what's Mary J. Blige? Like, give me some inside scoop.
They love each other. They were all orphaned in Toronto, Canada, and they all became friends. So when they weren't working, they were out having brunch or going out together. So it was like, guys, stop talking, let's go shoot the scenes, because they were all gossiping and having fun together. We really got lucky that they were so good together. They liked each other. Mary J. Blige was just a consummate professional, loved to do all the stunt scenes herself, loved to do all the fighting. It was almost all her, so she was fantastic.
Music is obviously such a huge part of this, and I think one of the things I enjoyed most was in the first episode, there's this seemingly solo dance sequence where each of the characters is almost, I'd say, dancing like no one's watching. I think
That's the idea. I think you're alone now,
Tell me about that. Did you tell them, like, I'd like you to dance like this, or did they be like, I got some moves from my childhood?
Oh, I tried telling them how to dance, and they said, hey, back off, man. We all got moves. I said, all right, let's see. Let's put your mouth, you say you've got, let's see it. And they all had moves. I didn't choreograph. That was them dancing. I just said, do your thing, and each of them had their own sort of style and feel, and that's what you got. None of those are my moves. They're all their moves.
They are some incredible moves. I'm like,
David Castaneda can move. Diego,
I was
he's
pretty
got
blown
some
away by
pretty
David's
amazing moves.
Yeah.
Did it inspire you musically to, once you kind of saw your graphic novel come to life, and it almost becomes this kind of cycle of creativity?
Yeah, absolutely. The very first shot was between Ellen and Aiden, and they shot the last scene of the very first episode. And it was supposed to kind of, in your head, it kind of cuts to black, and when it cut to black in my head, I heard this song, and so I went and wrote a song that I haven't finished yet, but it did, inspire some music.
Amazing, guys. Well, I loved it. I can't wait to watch every single thing, because we're only given a little bit of it, but I'm so excited. I think everyone's going to love it too.
Thrilled that you like it.
Yay, congrats.